Good morning, peeps. Let's see here. I'm going to pause recording. Resume. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Going to do a little flow today. I'm going to turn it over to the experts. Introduce yourselves and let's get going.
Hi, I'm Kelly from, of course, Wildfire Yoga. I'm the owner here, and I'm Megan. Megan, the quiet one. Yeah, one of my instructors. So we're gonna be leading you through I'll be leading you through like a core flow, some planks and stuff. So the wrists get tired. You can always come to your forearms, make fists. Come to your knees if you need to. Place a blanket underneath your knees, depending on how you feel, okay? So just take it how you feel. All right? We're going to start with child's pose. Sound good? All right, so if the hips are a little tight this morning, which might be, it's cold outside, so you can always just shimmy those hips from side to side before you get a little committed down into your child's pose. So you can just bring your toes together, knees apart, or knees together, arms by your side, whatever feels good. Forehead can rest onto the mat. Extend your arms out in front of you. Get to know your shoulders back there. And then opening up. Start to open up the breath. So as you breathe in, coming in from your lower belly, just breathe in through the nose. Fill it up, fill up the chest, and then exhale like fogging your mat. Just open the mouth. Good. Just feeling into your breath this morning. Just notice if it's shallow or deep. So just playing with your breath, not manipulating it all, just kind of notice where your breath is at. Maybe you take that 3 count as you inhale, breathe in for 3. Maybe you pause the inhalation, so not pausing, just pause the breath, and then exhale out for 3. See if that feels good. Good, just building some heat here. Take 1 more, inhale, breathe in. And then exhale, let it go. So if you want to set an intention or a mantra for your day, you can set it now. So maybe you inhale, I am, and as you exhale, strong. So I am strong. Let me exhale. If that doesn't feel good, you can say I am, inhale, exhale, here now. So whatever feels good, finding your mantra for your morning, for your day, for your afternoon, or your week. And again, we'll just take 1 more breath. Feel into feeling your big toes pushing down to the mat. Breathe in. And exhale, let it go. Good. On your next inhale, you're going to slowly rise up. You can walk your hands in towards your face and come into your tabletop position. So bring your knees in line with your hips, in line with your knees, and your shoulders in line with your wrist. Tops of the feet can be down, or you can tuck all 10 of your toes, whatever feels good. But take a few cat-cows. So as you inhale, drop the belly, shoulders come back, chin lifts, tailbone lifts. As you exhale, round the spine. Tuck the belly button in towards the spine, tailbone tucks down. Again, you can straighten your arms here. Maybe shake your head no, shake your head yes. Let the neck be nice and long. And as you inhale, come back into that cow pose. Shoulders come back. As you exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone down, and straighten the arms again. And we'll take 1 more with your own breath, just kind of moving here. Maybe close your eyes on your cat as you exhale. Maybe rolling over those wrists this morning. So just take a moment, roll over the wrist, go front and back. And then bring your fingers out to the side, then the elbows. Bring your chest down towards the mat. Inhale, lift up. If it feels good, bring your fingertips towards your knees and sit back onto your heels. Open your forearms. Good. Come forward here. Take 1 more breath. Tuck all 10 of your toes. Kind of walk your knees in towards each other, less than hip distance apart. And we're going to hover the knees. So pull the belly button in, tailbone comes down, and then hover your knees maybe an inch or so above the mat. Good. Gaze is down the bridge of your nose. Take a breath out. On your inhale, push back through your down dog. Start to walk your hands forward and find your downward facing dog. So feet are hip distance apart. Biceps are rolled in towards each other. Your head is long in between your arms. Maybe just pedal out those feet. Then just taking from side to side. Breathing out through the mouth, feeling into all parts of your body, lengthening through your spine, and maybe you bring your heels back, straighten the legs to get back into your hamstrings. So get to know your hamstrings this morning. Good, one more breath here. Good. Yeah, we're gonna come to the top of our mat, so slowly start to walk yourself to the top of your mat. And you're gonna find a forward fold here. So you can bend your knees, belly to thighs if you like, grab your elbows, and sway like a little rag doll. Let the head hang nice and heavy. Pull some weight into the balls of your feet, but keep your heels down. And again, start to notice those hamstrings. Let the head relax. Inhale, find that half lift, so hands can come to your shins as you look up, find that tabletop back, that neutral spine. As you exhale, forward fold. Good, one more, inhale, half lift. Good, exhale, fold. Good, inhale, rise all the way up, reach your arms up towards the sky, all the way up. Hands come to heart center, arms come by your side. Maybe smile. Good morning. Inhale, reach your arms up high in the sky. Exhale, swan dive forward. And keeping that flat back all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale as you fold. We're going to step back. Keep the right foot forward, step the left foot back. Left knee comes down to the mat. Left knee is behind your hip. Hands can come to your right knees. Sink your left hip forward. And maybe take a slight, gentle back bend. So hands can be behind your back like you're sticking your hands in your back pockets. And then roll the shoulders back. Shoulder blades towards each other. Gaze can be up. Open up the chest. Good. Beautiful, ladies. Exhale, hands come down. Step the right foot back, down dog. Big step back, downward facing dog. Kind of shake it out here. Breathe. Exhale, slowly come to your plank pose. We're going to start to stabilize the chest here. So what I mean is we're going to move from our lower and our middle upper back. So like a wave in the ocean, move from your pelvis. So as you come forward, you're kind of moving from your pelvis forward into that plank. And as you exhale, push back, down dog. So again, kind of wave in the ocean with the back, roll the back forward, find that wave, and then exhale. Push back. You're engaging your core here a little bit too. So inhale, find that wave. Good. And then slowly take your knees down. We're going to lower all the way down. So come all the way down. Bring your belly down. Bring your hands by your side, by your chest. Push the tops of the feet down. You can lift the knees, finding your cobra, but we're going to lift the hands up off the mat. If that feels good, maybe take the hands behind, clasping the hands, and then roll the shoulders back. Chin and chest are out. Push your pelvis into the mat. Belly towards your spine. Breathe here. Tops of the feet into the mat. Good. Slowly bring your hands down. Tuck your toes. Push back. Down dog. You can always move from plank to down dog or tabletop to down dog. Your choice. We're going to walk our hands to the back of our mat. Slowly walk your hands all the way back. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach your arms up over your head. Good. Exhale, hands, heart center. Beautiful. Good. Bring our hands behind our back. Clasp the hands. If that doesn't feel good, roll the shoulders back and then roll down. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, forward fold. So again, you can start to straighten the legs if that feels good. Let gravity kind of take over here. Now you decide when your arms come down. I can't feel, so you feel your body. So just feeling into that. And again, coming into the balls of your feet. Take a breath here. Exhale, hands come down when you're ready. Good. Slowly walk our hands back out to that plank pose. Bring your toes together. Find your toes together in your plank. And we're going to saw forward. So we're not going to use our hips. We're just going to come forward and back. Isolate the belly a little bit. Keep the back nice and lifted and neutral. Good. We'll keep moving here. Let's take it for 5, 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Again, come down. Maybe you bend your elbows low plank. and then slowly lower down to your belly. And again, once again, we're gonna find that cobra pose, walk your hands down. If it felt good, you can reach your arms back here or interlace the fingers. Inhale, push the tops of your toenails into the mat, lift the knees, lift the chest. Push your pelvis down into the mat, belly button towards your spine. Just breathe. Good, one more breath. Good. Exhale, hands come down. Push on your exhale, we're gonna come to plank. So inhale, exhale, plank. Good, exhale, down dog. Good, find your downward facing dog. Good, begin to walk your hands again to the back of your mat. So walk those hands all the way back and then stand all the way up again. Good, so stand all the way up. Good, hands come down by your sides. We're gonna take those clasps again. So hands can come back behind, or you can grab your elbows. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe the legs start to straighten, maybe they don't. And again, let gravity take over, opening up the chest. Maybe your nose comes closer to your knees. Again, don't force anything. Few more breaths here. Go ahead and release the hands when you're ready. Shake it out. Again, walk your hands back to your plank pose. So find that plank. Toes come together. We're going to take little hip dips. So get into our side obliques. So from here, just to the rock to the right, center, and left. And again, just move with your breath. Isolate the core. Good, everybody. Now let's take it for 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Last one. Push back, down dog. Good. Separate those feet. Again, find your foundation, your down dog, wrapping the biceps in towards each other. Good. And come to the top of your mat so you can walk, hop, wherever you're at in your practice. Step to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Good. One more. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Left foot stays forward, right foot comes back, right knee to the mat. We're taking that gentle back bend. So left knee is forward, left knee over your ankle. And again, you can cactus the arms, go push the arms, whatever feels good. Right knee's behind the hip. Open up the chest. Just breathe. Lean into that right hip. Feel that hip flexor. Feel that quad. Good. Exhale, hands come down, frame the foot, take it back, downward facing dog. Good, few breaths here. Exhale, let it go. Good, inhale, we're gonna reach our right leg up high to the sky. Reach it up, and then bend the knee, kick the heel over towards the left glute. So you're gonna take little circles. Maybe you're taking the circles with your knee, like little circles with the knee or the ankle, opening up the hip. Good. Good. As you start to straighten the right leg out behind you, bring both hips forward, right knee in towards your nose, and then right foot comes in between your hands. Stay high on, bring both hands on the inside of the right foot, stay high on the ball of your back foot, left knee is lifted. We're gonna find Skandasana. So start to walk your hands to the left side of your mat and the right foot, and then bend the left knee straight and the right. So little skaters, lunges. And again, walk your hands over to your right foot, straighten the left. Good, ladies. Let's take 2 more, so 1 more on each side. So with your own breath, walk it over. Good. Last one, come over to the right. Right knee is bent. Good, start to walk your hands back to the front of your mat. Pivot your right foot towards the top of your mat, left foot towards the top of your mat. Frame your right foot. Start to walk your left foot up, coming into half standing split. So you reach that left leg up. You can bend it or reach it up. Walk your hands forward, and then that right standing leg is strong and straight. Maybe bring your nose towards your knee. Breathing here, coming into a little standing series. So coming into warrior 3 from here. So you can take a slight bend into the knee. Straighten the left leg back behind you. Hands can come to prayer. Left toes down, heel up. Maybe you bring the arms out, fly them out. Good, just take a breath here. Good, one more breath. You got it. Inhale, find your high crescent lunge. Left foot comes back. Come in the ball of your left foot. Good. Hands can come to your hips. Straighten your right leg and then bring your left foot forward, maybe like 6 inches or so, coming into pyramid pose. So bringing both hands onto your hips. As you inhale, chest up, exhale, slowly forward fold. So you can use your blocks here if you like. Bring your right hip back, left hip forward, or fingertips and come to the mat. As you exhale, maybe nose towards your knees, secret that spine, and just feel into that right hip. Take a few breaths. Good. Good. Move that left foot back behind you a little bit. Lower the left knee down. Low lunge again. Left knee, open up. So maybe you do something different with the arms. Maybe you cactus the arms. This time, lift the chest. Pull the left hip back. Squeeze your left glute. Notice that. Right knee's over ankle. Good. Exhale, hands come down. Right foot comes back. Plank pose. So roll to your plank. Take your vinyasa, so that can be your upward facing dog, that low plank, upward facing dog, or cobra, knees down. Exhale, down dog. Find that downward facing dog. Nice, ladies, how we feeling?
Feeling good.
Good. Good job, good. So we're gonna open the left side this time. Inhale, lift that left leg up, straighten it all the way to the sky, and then bend the left knee, kick it over towards the right glute. And again, take those circles. Open up that left knee like you're tracing a circle with your knee or your ankle, not limiting to one part of the body. Straighten the left leg out behind us. Bring both hips forward, left knee in towards your nose. Left foot comes in between your hands. Keep the back foot lifted, back knee lifted. Gonna walk our hands over to the right, coming Skandasana. So bend the right knee, straighten the left leg this time. And maybe you're working your hands on prayer. Maybe you're just trying to be here, right? Take a breath. Spend some time into those hips. Walk it over to the left. Bend the left knee. You can flex your toes towards your face, your right toes towards your face. And again, over to the right. And if I'm moving too fast and you're really like digging this, like hang in there a little bit longer. No one knows. Come back to your left side. Pivot your left foot towards the top of the mat. We're gonna find that half standing split. So begin to walk that right foot up. And maybe walk your hands up as you lift the right leg up. Now we're not ballerinas, so you don't have to straighten it up. You can bend the knee, you can bring it out to an L. That left leg is nice and strong and straight. Maybe work on balancing there. Warrior 3. So coming into that warrior 3, bring both hips forward. You can stay here and support it, or maybe you find your hands of prayer. Toes down, heel up. Fly the arms open. And we're gonna find our crescent lunge. So bend through the left knee, step that right toes back, ball the foot, inhale, lift up to your crescent lunge. Good, ladies. Pull that right hip back. Straighten the left leg, pyramid pose. So step that right foot up, maybe about 6 inches or so or less if you like. As you inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold over that left leg. Left hip comes back, right hip comes forward, light bend into the knee. Take some breaths. Good. One more breath. Good. Slowly step that right foot back. Lower the right knee down, coming to that low lunge again. So open that up. Whatever feels good. Cactus, arms, whatever feels good here. Exhale, hands come down. Step it back, down dog. So one step back, big step back, down dog. Good. From here, we're going to find that chest isolation like we did in the beginning. So finding that nice wave leg. So we're going to move a little bit more through that. So as you inhale, slowly roll forward, maybe shoulders over wrists this time. As you exhale, Reverse that. Good. Inhale, slowly come forward. Get the whole body moving here. Hold the belly in, engage the core, push back through your heels. Let's take a few more of those. Beautiful. Good. Building heat right here in the body. Good. And down dog. Find some stillness in your down dog. Again, roll those biceps in. Head is nice and long in between your arms. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. We're going to inhale, lift that right leg up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your right foot in between your hands. Stay high on the ball of your back foot here. Good. Coming into lizard. So actually, we're going to drop the left knee down. And stay here for a second. So you can bring your toes out to the side and maybe the hand to the knee. Bring your hands here, or you can find your forearms. You can also use your block. So whatever feels good this morning, we're just going to be here for a few breaths. Good. Good. Slowly bring the palms of your hands back up. Good. And then walk the foot in. Untuck your back foot. Right foot comes back, down dog. So step it back. Good. And then inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, left foot comes in between your hands. Walk the left foot over to the left corner of your mat. Hands on the inside, lower the right knee. Lizard on the left. So we're going to open up these hips before we start to move front to back. Do what feels good. Toes can be out or forward. Good. Slowly bring your hands back to the mat. Step that left foot back, down dog. Good. We're going to take it a little bit faster here now. So lift the right leg up. Right foot comes to right corner of the mat. Don't lower down. Exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, left leg. Left foot comes to the left corner. Good. Exhale, down dog. Good. Right foot comes to right corner. Step it up. Good. Exhale, down dog. Good. Left foot steps forward, left corner of the mat. Good, ladies. Exhale, down dog. One more time on the right. Right foot steps forward to the right corner here. And then again, lower the left knee down. Take a breath. Good. One more breath here. Breathe in. Wherever you're at, just opening up those hips. You could even take it from side to side. Yeah. Good. Go ahead and bring the hands back. Hands underneath your shoulders, tuck the toes. Bring your right foot back to a high plank. So we're coming to your high plank. We're going to lower to our forearms, forearm plank. So lower those forearms. Roll forward here. Good. From here, we're going to take those little hip dips. So to the right, center, and to the left. Breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. We're going to come to right side forearm plank. So you can bring your forearm parallel to your mat, roll to your right pinky edge side of your foot, and then find that forearm plank. Lift the hips up, belly button towards wherever your wall is, towards that side. Take a breath. Good. Good, Amanda. Looks good. Come back to center, to your plank, your forearm plank, and then push up, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Good, take a breath. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. We're taking the same with the second side, so same thing. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, left foot, left corner of your mat. Lower that right knee down. Lizard on the left. Good. Open up those hips a little bit more. Notice your breath. If the wrists are starting to get cranky, you can always roll them out here. Good. Untuck the back toes, and then find your high plank. So left foot comes back, high plank. Keep the hips up high. Good. Low plank, forearm plank, so lower your forearms down. Come forward. Push your forearms into the mat, and then just take those hip dips from right to left. We'll just take 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Bring your left arm and then parallel to your mat. Come to the left side forearm plank. So roll to your left, inside of your left toe, and then maybe reach your arm up or bring your hand to your hip, your right hip. Roll your right shoulder back. Lift up through the hips. Exhale, come back to forearm plank. On your exhale, push back, high plank, down dog. Woo, woo. Take a breath. Woo, Take a few breaths here. Good. Notice what you're focusing on, probably your breath at this point. And we're going to take a few more of those, the isolations of the chest. So again, that wave-like motion. So as you come forward, just get the whole body involved. Again, you're kind of rolling to a plank. You're rolling from your spine. So think about that little wave in the ocean, engaging the core. Good. Last one. And down dog. Good. Take a breath. Exhale it out. Good, ladies. Here we're going to walk ourselves to the top of our mat once again. So go ahead and walk up. And we're going to stand all the way up. Inhale, reach your arms up. Hands come to heart center. Maybe arms by your side. Feel into your breath. Maybe just feel your heartbeat here this morning. Again, maybe repeating that mantra, I am, and then strong. So we're going to come into chair pose. So I want you to tap your thumbs together and then find your cactus arms. As you exhale, sit back into your chair. So you should be able to see your toes, shins back, thigh bones back. Good. As you exhale, push up, touch your thumbs. Exhale, sit back into your chair. Good, beautiful. Inhale. Thumbs touch. Exhale. Good. Inhale, thumbs touch. Exhale, chair. Hold it here. Sink your sit bone to the back of your chair. Toes down, all the way to the back of your heel. Exhale, stand all the way up. Arms come by your side. Good. Take a breath in. Roll the shoulders down and back. Good. We're going to grab down to that right foot. You're going to lift the left knee up towards your hip. So knee in line with your hip here. Arms come up over your head. So find your balance. Find your drishti. So drishti means something that's not moving. So you might not be looking at me. So find your standing split from here. Exhale as you bring that left leg up. Arms come down. Lift up. Maybe right hand comes back to your right shin. Straighten the right leg. Yeah, nice. Nice, Amanda. Nice, Megan. Good. Exhale, left foot meets the right. Forward fold. Take your peace fingers to big toes. Bring your elbows past your shins. And let your head come down. You might get little cracks in the upper back. Take a breath. Good. Go ahead and release. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Hands come to heart center. Arms by your side. We'll take second side. So ground down through that left foot. Spread your toes out as wide as you can. And then lift that right knee up. Arms come up. When you're ready, flex through that right toe. That'll help keep you stabilized. As you exhale, find that standing split. Half standing split. Hands come down. Right leg lifts. Again, you can always bend the knee. Kick the heel towards the glute. Again, we're just working on that standing leg, maybe. Just trying to find your balance there. Good. Right foot comes down, meets the left. Big step down. Good. Maybe bring your palms of your hands underneath your feet, coming that gorilla pose. Gorilla hands, elbows past your shins. If that's not accessible, bring your hands to your ankles. And still let your head drop. Take a breath. Maybe close your eyes for a second. Good. Go ahead and release your hands, palms face down. Inhale, sink your hips back to your chair pose once again. Sink the hips back. Good. Arms reach up. Good. Sink those hips back and down, and then stand all the way back up. Arms by your side. A little bit more balancing here. Hope you're in for it this morning. Had your coffee. Ground down through that left foot here. Working good, ladies. Good. Lift the right knee up. Again, arms overhead. Exhale, we're going to find a grounded warrior 3. So your hands can come down to a block. You're going to kick your right leg back. Bring both hip points forward. Hands come down. So your hands are going to come down to your mat or a block, whatever works. And then you're going to toes down, heel up. So find your warrior 3 here. We're going to add on to this. So keep your left hand down. Reach, or your right hand down. Reach your left arm forward. As you exhale, you're going to bring your left knee to your left, or your left elbow to your right knee, crunching it. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left knee, right knee. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Bring your left arm out to a T, palm face down. From here, you're going to kind of turn your spine like on an axis and open up that left arm and look up towards that left arm. Good. Toes down, heels up. Beautiful. Send that right foot back to crescent lunge. So toes down, leg bend into the knee. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. So we're twisting, keeping that twisting sensation to the left. Nice. Reverse that. Left palm comes down towards the right back thigh, right palm towards the back wall. Beautiful. Exhale, hands come down, frame the foot, take it back. Plank pose. So come forward, or you can take it to down dog. Take your flow. Maybe that upward facing dog. You got this. Exhale, down dog. When you're ready, take your back in as long as you like, so you can hold it there for 3 to 4 breaths. Breathing in to that down dog. Take a few breaths. Nice, ladies. Hearing a lot of breath this morning. Good. And we're going to come again to the top of our mat, so you can walk, hop, step to the top. Inhale, rise all the way up. Good. Hands come down to heart center. All right. Arms by your side. So we're going to take the other side here. So ground down through that left foot, right knee. All right. Ground down through the right, lift the left knee up. Good. Arms up over your head. Good. Flex through the left toe. Send it back, warrior 3. So bringing both hips down, or hips forward, hands come down. So you're taking that grounded warrior 3. Pull that belly in towards the spine, engage your core. Right arm reaches forward. Again, as we exhale, we're taking those crunch, right elbow, left knee. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen, gaze down the bridge of your nose. Reach your right arm out to a T. And again, thinking about your spine on axis, open up and rotate to the right. Good. Toes down, heel up. Exhale, bend to the right knee. Find your high crescent lunge. So find your toes back there. And then open your arms to the right. So like you're giving a handshake to your neighbor. If you had a neighbor right next to you, you would be giving a handshake. Right hand slides down the back of the left thigh. Left palm flips up. Take a breath. Exhale, hands come down, frame the foot. Take it back, down dog. So big step back to your downward facing dog. If you need to shake it out at all, go ahead. Taking a few breaths here. Good. We're going to come down to a puppy pose. So slowly lower, knees come down, maybe take water. We can find a child's pose, whatever feels good. Puppy pose, just keeping your hips up high, walking your hands forward, forehead comes down. So take your time here. You can always bring your chin down, so depending on where you're at, you can bring your chin down to open up the back a little bit more. That might be too intense for you, who knows, but maybe the forehead comes down. So wherever you're at, just keep the hips up high. We'll take 5 breaths here. Good. You can always come back to that mantra. The mind starts to wander, or just come back to your breath. Always a good way to come back to your breath. Good. Good. On your next inhale, slowly you walk your hands in towards your face. Maybe take a cat-cow here on your tabletop if that would feel good. So just kind of link the breath with the movement here. And again, just finding that cat-cow movement, articulation of the spine, just warming up the spine. Let the neck be nice and heavy. So if you felt like you cranked your neck a little bit in that little bird dog variation. Again, walk your hands to the top of your mat. Spread your fingers out wide. Come to your down dog. So wrap it in, tuck your toes, push back through your heels. Good. Come back to your downward facing dog. We're going to take a few more. We're going to roll into our plank pose again. Surprise, right? Plank pose. We're going to take a kneeling table, just like we did before. Bend the knees and exhale, push back through your heels, lift your bum up towards the sky. Good. Let's take that again. Roll forward, like that wave-like motion. We're just combining it all. Lower kneeling table. Exhale, push back, down dog. Beautiful, ladies. 2 more with your own breath. Lower and push. Last one. And push. Good. Finding that downward facing dog. You can always separate your feet more than hip distance too, if you like. Bend the knees. Sink the tailbone up towards the sky. And just take a breath. Good. We're going to come to the top of our mat once again. And again, just walk however you need to get there to the top of your mat. Find a little forward fold. Step your feet out farther than hip distance. Doesn't have to be mat distance. And just take a little forward fold, a little wider than we're used to. Take a breath. You can move from front to back with your toes and your heels. Just keep the heels down. Good. Roll it from side to side. And again, once again, we're going to sink our hips back to our chair pose we love so much this morning. So coming back to your chair. Good. So find what's accessible to you. So we're going to slowly come down. Our chair's going to get smaller and smaller this morning. So as we come down, maybe come onto the balls of your feet and lift your heels. If that's accessible, come all the way down. And if you're on your heels, maybe you're sitting back, and then try to bring your knees forward if that's accessible. Beautiful, ladies. And we're going to twist to the right. Imagine that. Bring your right arm back, and then look over to the right, maybe, or down towards the ground. Good. Inhale, bring your arms back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Beautiful. Like a little bow and arrow. Good. Bring your hands back to center, and then we're going to get really, really small and sink back, come onto our bum, and we're going to set up for boat pose. So You can bring your feet out in front of you here. Good. We working, ladies? Good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. It's a good morning. All right. So find your boat. So you can lift the legs. You can bring your hands back here, or arms can come up here. Find your boat. We'll be here for just 5 breaths. So pull the chest up. Again, pulling the belly button in towards the spine. Lift the chest. We're going to lower the boat, maybe into like a canoe or a boat V. So as we exhale, come back to your boat. Good. Try to make it like a fluid motion if you can. So with lower, like almost one pose. Exhale. Good. I'm with you. Lower. Chest up. Exhale. Go. Good. One more. Lower. Now lower your head down, all the way down. Arms by your side. Lift your legs up towards the sky. Palms by your hips. Keep the back of your head down onto the mat. And again, from here, we're just going to lower the right leg, hover. And like take little scissor kicks, lower the left. If you'd like to bring your hands behind your head, you can take that, lift the head, or maybe take the left elbow outside of the right knee. So up to you. You get into those obliques, or if you're fine here, take that version. We'll be here for 10 more seconds. So whatever feels good to you. Slower is better. Good for 3, 2, good, and 1. And lower your feet down to the mat. Reach your arms up. Take a like good morning stretch. Back comes off the mat. Little banana back here. Lift the chest. Push your shoulder blades down into the mat. Chin is lifted. Throat is open. Good. Breath in. Good. Go ahead and reach our legs back up towards the sky and cross the right over the left. So like you're sitting in a chair. Arms come down by your sides. And we're going to roll to that left hip. So roll all the way over. Arms can come out to a V. Right shoulder stays down. Gaze can be over the right. Take a few breaths here. Soften the face. Relax the jaw. Good. When you're ready, slowly going to roll onto your back. Untwine your legs. Bring the legs back up towards the sky. And then take the opposite side with the left leg on top, cross, and then come over to the right hip. Left shoulder stays down. Nice little supine twist, also getting into the stomach there. And close your eyes or soften your gaze at home. Feel your breath. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Raise your legs back up towards the sky. Good. Arms come out to a V. Shoulders push down into the mat. Seal your legs together, so like you're gluing your legs together. And we're going to bring them over to the left. Hover, wherever your hover is. And then bring them back to center. Super slow. And you can point your toes towards the sky. Come over to the right. Go to your stopping point. Inhale, come back to center. We'll take one more on each side. And back. If you feel like you're pulling into your neck, come over less. To the right. Legs back to center. We're going to bend the right knee. Right knee is glued to the left leg. And then again, come over to the left. Right knee is bent, left leg is straight. Hover. Again, wherever your hover is, slow and controlled. Use your breath. Straighten the right leg. Bend the left knee. Come over to the right. Let your core bring you back to center. Try not to use your shoulders or your neck. Good, and then slowly bring your knees into your chest. And give yourself a little bit of hug here. Bring your nose towards your knee if that feels good. Or bring your head down to the mat and just take it from side to side. Good. Gonna come to a bridge pose. So bring your feet down to the mat. Just walk your heels in a little bit towards your glutes. Maybe index finger towards the back of the heels. A good little measurement. Push your feet into the mat. On your inhale, push your shoulder blades down. Inhale, lift up through the hips. So knees are like hip distance apart. Chin is lifted. Chin is out of your chest. Palms are down. Taking some pressure out of your back. And just breathe here. You can squeeze the glutes on the inhale. Maybe you start to shimmy those shoulders underneath. Start to kind of clasp the hands underneath the body and just walk the right shoulder or the left shoulder under. This is optional. If you want to stay where you're at, stay where you're at. Chin is lifted. Don't forget to breathe. Sometimes we hold our breath and you hold poses. So if you stop breathing, keep breathing. Good. And then when you're ready to undo your bind, if you do have it, and then exhale, come to your tippy toes. On your exhale, slowly lower. Good. And then inhale, release those shoulders off your sticky mat. They get nice and stuck and release them off. Lift your right leg up towards the sky and just take some ankle stretches here. Circle, point and flex the toe. And then bend the knee, take the ankle past the knee. Come to your figure four pose, opening up that right hip. If you'd like to thread the needle, bring your left foot up and bring your hands behind that left hamstring. You can always bring your right elbow into your inner right thigh to kind of push that right knee away as you bring the knee in. So kind of contracting and bringing it in. Chin is out of your chest again. Relax the shoulders. Good. One more breath here. And we're going to lower the left foot down. Reach the right leg all the way back up towards the sky. And right foot comes down to the mat. We're going to just switch our legs here. Left leg lifts. And take those circles, the ankle, foot, point and flex the foot. Get some crack pops maybe. And then we'll bend the left knee, ankle comes past the right knee, flex the toe. And then open up that hip. Whatever you took on one side, take on the other. Maybe soften your gaze or close the eyes. Relax the right foot. Good. When you're ready, right foot comes down. Left leg comes all the way up towards the sky. And then left foot comes down to the mat. Take your knees back into your chest, and then take your hands at the top of the knees and just take some circles here, getting into that low back, that sacrum, just kind of taking it clockwise, maybe counterclockwise. Just awakening, kind of massaging your back body. Good. Left leg extends down, push the left heel into the mat, and then bring your right knee in toward your chest. Clasp the hands underneath your knee. And maybe take your right hand to your knee, your left hand to your hip, and then bring your right knee towards your right shoulder. Getting into that little groin area there. And then we're going to take it over. So right leg comes to the left hand comes to the top and extended. Right arm can come out to a T, palm face up or down. With each inhalation, you start to expand through the body. As you exhale, it gets a little softer and the knee slowly comes closer towards the earth. Again, you can soften your gaze or close the eyes. Good. On your next inhalation, slowly roll onto your back. Bring your right knee back into your chest. Give it one more hug before you send it out. And the right leg comes out. Push the right heel into the mat. Left knee comes in. Again, you give it a nice big squeeze, and then maybe bring your left hand around the knee, right hand onto your hip. Bring that left knee towards your left shoulder, opening up. Good, and then slowly take it to the right. Right hand comes to the top of the left leg, and take it over. Left shoulder stays down. Take your breaths. Coming into a bigger supine twist. Softening the back of the neck. Side out. Good. When you're ready, slowly on your inhalation, come back to center. Left knee comes back into your chest here, and right knee comes back in. So maybe you take your happy babies. You can take peace fingers to big toes. Plug those knees in toward your underarms and just sway from side to side. Hands can come to the outside or the inside too. So totally up to you. You can make little shapes with your legs. Have fun with it this morning and just kind of roll from side to side. And even front to back, so not limited to always one particular motion, just feeling into your body. Good. Again, bring your heels together. When you're finished with your happy baby, meet us with our heels together, knees apart. Kind of like that little butterfly or diamond pose with our legs. And just take your left hand to your heart, right hand to your low belly, right below your belly button. So opening up here. And we'll just take one breath together, ladies. So just breathe in through the nose. Fill up the belly like a big balloon. As you exhale, let it go. All the way out to the pit of the belly. So take a moment here at home, and ladies, to get into your Shavasana. So that could be just where you're at here. You can take corpse pose, so legs will go long, arms by your sides. You can take constructive rest, so feet can be mat distance apart, knock your knees in towards each other. The knees don't always have to touch, but maybe they're here. Begin to relax the eyes a little bit. So whatever feels good to you. I'm just going to dim the lights a little bit for us. So dim the lights at home. If you've got your heaters on, it's nice and toasty in there. Or put a blanket on would feel good. Just going to lower a little bit. Easy on the eyes. Good. So you don't need to see anything here, really. Just feel. Let your back body sink down into the mat. Begin to allow the toes to relax, your ankles to relax. Let the neck be nice and long. You can soften your gaze or close the eyes. And just taking a quick body scan all the way from your head to your toes. Just noticing any tension, if you're still holding any unneeded energy into any of those points. So you can always just take a breath and just kind of let it go. Let the toes splay out, heels in. Let the front body be soft, let the belly be soft. Let the breath be soft. Relaxing your right ankle, the right knee, the thigh and the hip. Relaxing your whole right leg. Relaxing your left toes and the left ankle, the left thigh and the hip. Relaxing that whole left leg. Unhinging your jaw, relax the jaw. Maybe you open the mouth or just let the lips part. Let the tongue roll to the back of the throat. Relaxing the cheeks. Relaxing the corners of your eyes. The corners of your mouth. Relaxing your forehead. Letting the shoulders away from the ears, just let them rest. Relaxing your fingers and your wrist, your right forearm, your right elbow, the right shoulder. Relaxing your whole right arm. Relaxing your left elbow, your left wrist, fingers, forearm, shoulder. Relaxing your whole left arm. Letting the muscles just kind of fall away from the bones, not using any force here to hold you on your mat. And then slowly start to bring just some awareness back into the breath, into the physical body. And just taking a deep breath from the pit of your belly, let it expand all the way up to your heart space, and then just exhale it out. And bring in some slight movement into your body. And take your head from side to side. Start to wiggle those fingers, and maybe you're rolling those wrists. Your toes and your ankles. Maybe taking your thumb to all your fingertips and maybe just tapping them, and maybe just feel the temperature of your skin. Is it warm, wet, clammy, cold? And when you're ready, roll to either side of your mat, to the right or to the left, just that fetal-like position. Use your arm as a pillow. Just take a moment here just to show yourself some gratitude and compassion for showing up today, doing the work, the physical and the mental part of the work, coming into your mantra. And when you're ready, just slowly pushing up into your easy seated position. So whatever that looks like to you, maybe cross-legged, hero's pose. And just find your sit bones, sit up nice and tall here, shoulders stacking over your hips. And we're gonna drop our right ear towards our right shoulder. And then tuck your chin in towards your chest. Roll your head over to the left, left to your left shoulder. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Let the neck be long, right ear, right shoulder. And then begin to bring the head all the way back up into neutral. Bring our hands to prayer and just take our hands and then just bow it to gratitude. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you, Amanda, for allowing me to lead this class, and Megan. Hope you have a day filled of love and compassion and laughter, of course. So thank you all. Namaste. 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 Namaste, ladies. Thank you.
That was amazing. Oh,
Oh,
feels so good.
Good.
Perfect start
To the day, yeah.
to hump day, right?
It's a hump day. It is Wednesday. Oh my gosh. Yes, I can't believe it's Wednesday.
I'm gonna do this slow.
You
Yay!
like it?
Good job, ladies. Good job.
Not bad, huh?
Awesome. Thank you. Yay. Awesome. I'm glad you loved it. That was awesome. Yay, ladies. Good job. Happy Wednesday. Have a good one. Bye. Thanks, ladies.
Bye. Thank you.
How do I do?
Yeah.